Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Jerry's NBA Talk TV. I'm NBA Jerry, and thank you for watching. I want to talk to you guys for a minute about Carmelo Anthony and all the rumors about him getting traded. Does he really want to stay in Denver? Does he really want to leave in Denver? I usually don't like to talk about rumors and things like that, but you know, it is preseason starting, and there's really not a lot going on in the NBA as far as games are concerned. There's no exhibition games yet. Uh, it's just training camp right now, and I guess Carmelo Anthony's the biggest story. And I've had several people send me personal messages, and a lot of people have been asking me about this. So I'm going to address what I think about Carmelo Anthony and the whole situation with his trade rumors. I don't think Carmelo Anthony, in my opinion, is handling this situation right. I mean, I want you guys to think about, what happened with George Karl, how he got sick with cancer and things like that. I mean, this is the first time he's even spoke to his team since the end of the season. He hasn't spoke to his team not one time. They put on the table a 3-year, $60-something million contract, and he doesn't want to do it. And I've said this on record before about LeBron James. I didn't like the way he handled the situation with Cleveland, as far as just him doing the 1-hour decision, and also him meeting with the Cleveland Cavaliers the way he did it. He met them downtown Cleveland like he met every other team. He treated Cleveland Cavaliers just like anybody else. And then after the meeting, he didn't speak to them at all until 9:01 on July 8th, when he told them that he wasn't going to be back. And he didn't even make the call. He had somebody else make it. So I didn't really like that. And this is kind of reminding me of that. Carmelo Anthony is a great player. I really like him as a player. I don't know why he wants to get traded. There's a lot of rumors going around. Maybe the city is just too small for him. His wife is into entertainment and stuff like that. Remember, she used to be on MTV. So maybe they have just outgrown the city of Denver. I don't know. But they have a pretty good team out there. But, I know he sees his friends, Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, all these guys getting together, and he feels like he doesn't have enough to win. So I don't know if it's a combination of wanting to win the championship or wanting to be in a bigger city. I don't know what it is. But as far as him going to New Jersey, if you guys ever heard, that trade is dead. And I'm hearing a couple other rumors that Cleveland may be involved with a 3 or 4 team trade here soon. Cleveland's actually not going to pick up Carmelo, but he would be going to another team, and Cleveland would be helping out because, remember, they have a big exception with the sign and trade with LeBron James this summer. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Carmelo. In my opinion, I think Carmelo should stay with Denver for at least the entire season, work out his contract, and then become a free agent. I think he should go to the Knicks. Him and CP3 should go there and join up with Amari. That way they can, compete with the Miami Heats and the Orlandos and the Bostons and the Lakers. It'll be good for the city of New York to have a relevant team because New York City is the biggest market in the country for our NBA, for our league. So I think it would be good. But as far as Denver is concerned, I think Denver should trade him. I mean, when you offer him a max deal, the maximum extension with 3 years, $60-something million, and he doesn't even blink an eye at it, I'm not going to do what Cleveland did and, basically lose my franchise player and get nothing back. That's what basically Cleveland did. If I'm Denver, they're doing this. They're actually listening to phone calls, listening to trade offers. And I would try to talk to him now that he's in training camp. I would sit him down in the office with him and his agent, and I'd really ask him face-to-face what he really wants to do. And if he doesn't want to sign that contract, then that's obviously means he doesn't want to stay with the team. Because remember, folks, we have a collective bargaining agreement at the end of the year, and we might have a lockout. So if Carmelo doesn't take this money, a lot of people are saying that the players are not going to get paid as much after next year. So for him not to take this amount of money right now, actions speak louder than words. That's showing that he doesn't want to be with the Denver Nuggets. I mean, period. So if I'm Denver, I'm definitely looking to trade him, but I would definitely try to sit down and talk to him first about it. If I'm Carmelo, I would listen. But if he doesn't want to stay, then he should let them know that. And he's given that team 7 years. They've given him 7 years. I think they should sit down and really, really talk it out instead of talking through the media and stuff like that. So that's my thoughts on that. Like I said, Carmelo Anthony is a great player, but in my opinion, as a player, I don't think he's a franchise championship player. And what I mean by that is there's only a few players that's like that. I think it's Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade. You can throw Dwight Howard in there as far as his defensive rebounding. When you got a guy that is a defensive stopper like he is, and he's an inside presence on offense and the defensive glass, he still needs to work on his post moves and stuff like that. But you consider him a franchise player, a guy that you can build a team around and win a championship. Carmelo Anthony, in my opinion, is just not that player. He is a great player. I'm not going to say he's a Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's a great player too. I'm not saying that, but I don't think his leadership skills, as well as his ability to just lead and carry a franchise on his back, I just don't think that's his role. I think he's a very, very capable scorer. He probably is one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer, easiest scorers in the NBA. Him, Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Kobe. But Carmelo Anthony definitely needs a leadership type of guy next to him, like a Chauncey Billups, like he has in Denver, or maybe a CP3 if he does it with the Knicks. So Carmelo is a great player, but as far as being a franchise leading championship player, I just don't think he's that player. But he's definitely an all-star. He's definitely a money maker for a franchise. He's definitely going to get you on TV. If you have him on your team, he's definitely going to sell a lot of tickets, and he's definitely going to sell a lot of jerseys. So great player. You guys know I'm from Rochester, so Syracuse is about an hour away from me. So I watched him a lot in Syracuse. I got a lot of respect for Carmelo. So I hope him and the franchise sit down and do this right. But if I'm Carmelo, I would definitely stay until the end of the season. That way you can live out, play out your contract. Do your best. Don't worry about the summer. Do your best to try to win a championship this year with the team that you have now, because they got a pretty good team if you look at them on paper, and see where it goes from there. If it doesn't work out and you tried your best, then hey, then explore your options. But for him not to talk to his team and all that stuff, I just don't think that's right. So, all right, guys. Well, that's all I got for Carmelo Anthony. If you guys have any more questions, just let me know. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you guys soon. And remember, folks, always treat people how you want to be treated, and everything will be okay. This is NBA Jerry, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.